What? It's your favorite nephew cousin, right? Back with the Tuesday gems. Was giving y'all the Monday motivation yesterday. Some people was rocking with it. I guess because y'all missed me a little bit, right? Was telling y'all nothing's more important than health, not the wealth, not the fame, not none of that shit, right? Um, yeah, we finna jump right into Tuesday gems. Fear not, you probably alone, right? Tuesday gems. Fear not, you probably alone. I hate to be that guy, but you probably alone, right? Fear not, you probably alone, right? What does he mean by that? Fear not, probably alone. Um, go ahead and fear not, you probably alone. You gonna die alone anyway. You can't take nobody with you for real, for real. Nobody gonna go with you. Y'all, you not even if y'all probably die at the same time, they not gonna put you in that casket together. It ain't no bunk beds in there. So fear not, you probably alone. That's kind of depressing, your favorite name. Shit, life usually is. I hate to be that guy, but I want to say fear not. You're probably alone is because a lot of people don't want to do things by themselves nowadays. A lot of people want somebody else to do it with them, a group, or won't, or miss out a whole opportunity because they don't want to go by themselves, or they'll think people feel like they'll think people looking at them and judging them and cracking jokes on them. They probably are, but you probably never gonna see them people again. You better live your damn life. Yeah, you gotta live that one bit, bro. You gotta. They be saying do it scared. They be saying do it scared, do it angry, do it depressed, do it when you're going through. But they never tell you to do it alone, cause most of them ain't do it alone, or they should feel like you should already know that. But your favorite nephew cousin gonna tell you, fear not, you probably alone. Yeah. So go ahead and do that, cause you want to succeed, right? People be wanting y'all to be cool and solid, but most of the people around you don't probably really want you to succeed, especially if they got to help. Now, if they ain't got to help, then yeah, it's different, right? Cool, it's different. But I'm telling you, motherfuckers that you are with probably 24 hours a day, or at least talk to every day or every other day, they really don't really give a fuck for real, for real. They be like, oh yeah, yeah, cool, cool. But when it comes to support, niggas don't really give a fuck. So you probably alone. So you might as well go ahead and do it. Do what you need to do alone. And I know that's something. I know in today's times, it's crazy that that's hard for people. Like going by themselves somewhere, or just enjoying anything out there by themselves. I know people that are scared to go out on a date by themselves. And I'm talking about just whether it's just out wanting to see a movie by themselves, going to eat by themselves. It's really in culture nowadays that it's rare that people can do it, but it's like more common that people don't do it and be like, hell nah, I'm finna get my homie, out the house. I'm finna get nigga, when was the last time you got yourself out the house and was fresh for yourself? When was the last time you bought yourself something by yourself, right? And enjoyed that and just took everything in, right? Do you not know you'll meet way more people that way, and probably more cooler people, right? I'm not saying there's something wrong with going out with your friends and stuff like that and living it up. That's not what I'm saying. But all the time though, and you never go out by yourself, that is a problem. You know that, right? That's a problem. That's a problem. You probably don't feel like it's no big deal, and it's probably not right now. But sometimes you need that solitude. Sometimes you need to take it all in and realize, hey, you know what? Wow, this is what I look like. This is what I feel like. This is what I enjoy. This is who I am by myself. Fear not, you're alone. Fear not, you're probably alone, right? Fear not, you're probably alone. And And then I know there's some people out there that probably do these things and be like, I do it all the time though. I'm not really talking to you. But I feel like if you do it all the time and you still not enjoying it, or you're getting bored of it, or you're tired of it, lets me know that you probably need to relocate. Probably actually need to start trying new places. I done did that. Okay. You ever took a day trip by yourself? Cause I ain't even got there yet. I be wanting to. I be wanting to, but I be feeling like people be worried about me a little too hard. But it's just like, bro, I haven't got there yet. But sometimes you probably need to relocate. I'm not just saying for eternity. Take a day trip somewhere close around you, right? In the surrounding areas and just see people watch. I just feel like a lot of people be scared to be by themselves because they think the thoughts are going to swallow them, the depression's going to swallow them, the anger, all that trauma that they build up is going to swallow them. Most times, it's probably not. It's probably you're going to forget that shit exists. I promise you. Especially if you're in a good city and you out somewhere and you want to enjoy yourself, you're gonna be too busy caught up on what's going on around you. Who is that? Oh damn, it's a pothole right there, right? Oh damn, this city smell a little different. Or damn, much sirens is my hood. Damn, okay. We out here, okay. A lot of people wearing this, a lot of people wearing that, okay. Oh, it's a couple homeless people out there. Oh, they dancing, okay. You just pick up and notice the area, right? And then if that don't get it for some people, you probably just need to take a day trip by yourself and then see how you turn out. I'm saying in the surrounding area. I'm not saying 8 hours away. Probably I would say 3 hours, if that, 3 to 4 hours. If you're gonna do a day trip, right? But I would say early day. That's just me. And a lot of people feel like they don't have to do that. And the other problem is people. I was talking about this earlier, people that don't like to be alone, they be feeling like people gonna talk to them, or they just feel weird, or people not gonna talk to them or talk about them, and they just feel weird. And it's just like mostly, if you don't interact with these people, I promise you not gonna see these people again. And if you do see them, it's probably gonna be months and years later, and you gonna have that. Damn, they look familiar. Where I know them from? That's probably about it. But it's just like people feel like they gonna talk about them when they out, or they gonna look weird. Little do you know, you gonna look like somebody that's just enjoying the moment and being solid enough to stand in that alone, right? I'm telling you, that's a power, that's a strength. If you can go somewhere by yourself and just be cool, that's really what it's kind of like all about. That'll teach you everything. That's why I'm saying you gotta pay attention. It'll teach you to be alert. It'll teach you stuff. But a lot of people be so worried about, oh, I'm gonna look weird, I'm not gonna fit in, or everybody gonna be looking at me talking about me, or it's just I don't know. I'm scared, and it's like, what are you scared of? To have a good time and not have to pay for nobody else, or have a good time and don't have to depend on nobody else, or have a good time, or just have a new experience and have fresh air to get yourself together. And it's just like y'all just be tripping me out with that shit. Y'all be, I don't know. But I noticed a lot. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not trying to be sexist or stuff like that. I don't know why the hell I'm itching. I guess 'cause my hair growing back from the tape up and haircut and shit. But I noticed one thing. Like, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be sexist. I noticed like a lot of people, a lot of women that I even was close with or friends with. Like some would, go out by themselves, but it was just like a little small place, or to go shopping. But to actually go out, I know like most women be saying they scared or they feel weird, or they. It's like I could get that in a sense, but at the same time, why are you scared to live it up? It's like you got to shake that, especially if you feel like you always boggled down with stuff, and you better not have like a career that's stressing you out, or in school, or both, and you kind of scared to interact with people. I can tell that's probably your problem in your actual ecosystem in your everyday life. You probably just be just I feel I can read it on you that you probably just need. I wouldn't say take a day trip, but I would say try a new lunch spot by yourself. You know, outside of your lunch break, or well, that's how you gonna start. See, that's what you gotta start small with women, because I feel like most men they'll go somewhere by themselves. They be like, fuck it, cool, you know what? And then most men will just be like, yeah, yeah. And then it's some that'll be like, you know what? I'll go with my homeboy, but they'll probably go to somewhere cool that they like to do, like a GameStop or something, or a Walmart by themselves. No problem. But I feel like, honestly, I feel like women, and I'm like I said, I'm not trying to be biased. This is coming from the women I know. It's some that can go by themselves, but I feel like most women just be feeling like something gonna happen to them, or they just feel like people talking about them. It's like you got to get out your head, bro. That ain't gonna do nothing but make the situation worse. But I feel like that's a lot of times what people are missing. So I'm gonna stick to the topic. Fear not, you alone. You alone. Just fear not. Because I'm telling you, that's probably what's stressing you out. You just probably need to clear your mind out and chill. Even if you just go to the beach or something like that on your break, or, right after work or something like that. Or just somewhere that's a good view. And if you smoke or don't smoke, I got to smoke over there, but I don't got it with me. The main reason I'm not smoking is because my mouth was dry, but I did smoke, and I'm almost kind of. I ain't even gonna lie, I'm not really done. I know I was saying I was sticking to the topic, but I finally broke all that gas that I had down that I was telling you about. The first one that was in my jar that I'm trying to get rid of, the LMP. No, yeah, I think Limerine pie. I think that was it. Or whatever it is in there. But I still got two more things of gas that I haven't opened. I was telling y'all that. Actually, three more things. Oh man, there's so much I gotta tell y'all. It's just I've been. But anyway, fear not, you alone. It's just you have to deal with that. Even if it's just somewhere to get you something to eat by yourself. Like that's the easiest way you can do it. Just start going by yourself, and then don't go in the drive-through. Just go in, and then just, even if you feel like, oh yeah, people gonna look at me, I would say eat there. Just eat something small. Eat something that you normally eat, and then see how life around you is. Especially if you like Chick-fil-A or whatever. But I be in the heat of traffic. Do it on your off day. That's the easiest way to get there. Do it on the off day. And there's gonna be people out though. I can't tell you that, oh, there ain't gonna be nobody out. Nah, it's just you have to. I feel like a lot of people have codependency, like, and it's bad, especially in 2025. If you're in a relationship, you have it. Believe it or not, you have it. You have it. You have it. Especially if you're a woman, you have that codependency. Cause and that's why I say, like, I hate to be sexist, and I don't want the women, that follow me or whoever, to follow me. Be like, we don't do that. We don't have. And it's just like, it's probably not you, but I'm pretty sure you have codependency. You know how I know you got codependency? Because all of your man got to do, if you're in a relationship, all your man got to do is one thing, and you gonna be irritated. All you gotta do is one thing, and you irritated. So that's how y'all know. I know y'all got codependency. What is that one thing? What is that? All a nigga gotta do is press that Xbox button or that PS5 button or that Switch and turn it on and just be by himself. You'll lose your fucking mind. If you don't lose your fucking mind, you'll probably catch a little slight attitude. Or just be like, oh, he getting on the game. You'll feel a little, even if it's just a little bit. That's still codependency. You do know that, right? And I ain't mean for this to be that long, but yeah, a lot of women have that, right? But men will just look at you, because y'all have y'all escaping social media and stuff like that. We'll just look at you. The only thing we'll want from you out of all that is limit how many of all the stuff you want me to see, because I probably can't, because I'm doing something. Number two, turn that shit down. Y'all be having that shit so fucking loud, especially early in the morning at times, right? That really be it. But as men, now some men have codependency, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause some men, their girl is their best friend, and that's cool. But Little do you know, you'll probably and you can tell when a man has it bad because they'll get in a zone when they out with the homies or just figure out they'll be checking their phone. Some men have it, and I can't lie, right? Especially if you feel like she ain't text you back, you like, what's going on? What the hell she doing? Right? Codependency, right? We all have it, but women have it more. And it's just like sometimes y'all need to shake that, especially if your man has friends and stuff like that, and he don't do nothing wild. Yeah, bro, y'all gotta shake that codependency. But fear not, you're alone, and we're gonna leave that there because I might talk about the codependency tomorrow, but yeah, women have that codependency like a motherfucker. And this, I'm talking about all you gotta do is this one thing. Cut on that PlayStation, that Xbox, or that Switch. Women kind of just get rattled or shattered or just irritated, even if it's just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's codependency. But that might be the next one. But fear not, you're alone. And it's okay to go somewhere by yourself to enjoy the moment by yourself. Especially if it's safe and it's a good option for you. Yeah, don't be afraid to go nowhere by yourself. A lot of y'all problem is, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all don't be liking to drive. And then y'all be like, "Oh, we want to drive. I ain't me trying to be in traffic." Okay, catch your Uber, not shut your ass up. I'm gonna leave it there.